A single desk lamp cuts through the gloom of a quiet office. Arthur sits hunched over a keyboard. Mountains of paper and binders form a fortress around his computer monitor. The rest of the office is dark and empty. He types a final sentence, lets out a long sigh of relief, and moves the mouse cursor over a large green button on the screen that reads Submit. His finger hovers over the mouse button. A figure emerges from the darkness. Brenda. She carries another stack of folders. BRNDA still hear Arthur, burning the midnight oil I see. That's the kind of dedication that gets you noticed. Is that the quarterly synthesis report? Arthur pulls his hand back from the mouse. He forces a smile. Arthur, it is Brenda, just finished, it's a beast. Cross-referenced everything from sales projections to inventory shrinkage. It's all in there. Ready to go. BRNDA fantastic. I knew you were the man for the job. You're the only one with the patience for the fine print. She places her stack of folders onto the one clear corner of his desk. It makes a heavy thud. BRNDA looks great. Before you send that off, just quickly reconcile the totals with the revised logistics memo from this morning. It just came through, and check this as well. She taps the new stack. Arthur's smile fades. He stares at the stack. Arthur, right, the revised memo, of course, and this. BRNDA, it shouldn't take a minute, you're a whiz. Great work, Arthur, really. She walks away, disappearing back into the shadows. Arthur stares at the submit button, then at the new stack. He slowly pulls the top folder towards him and opens it. Some time passes. The hum of the computer is the only sound. Arthur types furiously. His desk is now even more cluttered. He finishes a section, leans back and cracks his neck. He moves the mouse again. The cursor hovers over the submit button. He takes a deep breath. Brenda reappears holding a single, stained manila envelope. Brenda, me again. Sorry to be a pest. Arthur flinches slightly. Arthur, Brenda. I just finished with the logistics memo. BRNDA, I know. But I was thinking. Remember the Patterson merger in 2012? There were some preliminary budget forecasts in the initial proposal. Nobody ever looks at them. But you know, for the sake of completeness. She places the stained envelope on top of a precarious stack of paper. It slides slightly. BRNDA, and check this as well. Arthur looks at the old, stained envelope. It looks like it was used as a coaster. Arthur, the Patterson merger. From 2012. BRNDA, that's the one. Your attention to detail is your superpower, Arthur. Don't ever lose that. She gives him a cheerful thumbs up and vanishes again. Arthur stares at the envelope for a full minute. He looks at his screen. He looks at the clock on the wall. It's almost midnight. He picks up the envelope. A faint smell of coffee and regret wafts from it. More time passes. Arthur now has a wild look in his eyes. His hair is a mess. Empty coffee mugs stand guard on his desk. He is typing with a strange, hypnotic rhythm. He types the last number, closes the old file, and lets his head fall onto the desk with a soft thud. After a moment, he lifts his head. His eyes find the submit button. It seems to glow with the promise of freedom. He raises a trembling hand. Brenda is suddenly there. She isn't holding anything this time. She just points to a dusty cardboard box under a nearby desk. BRNDA, Arthur, you're a lifesaver. I almost forgot. The archives, the old-time cards before we digitized. Arthur doesn't speak, he just stares at her. BRNDA, just a quick spot check. To make sure our current efficiency metrics aren't skewed by historical labor averages. You understand, it's procedural. Arthur slowly turns his head to look at the dusty box. BRNDA, and check this as well. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small, wrinkled napkin. On it is a drawing of a smiling sun, done in crayon. She smooths it out and places it carefully on his keyboard. BRNDA, my nephew drew this. He says it's a diagram of happiness. See if you can factor that in, just for color. She smiles warmly and walks away for the final time. Arthur is alone, the office is silent. He looks at the napkin. He looks at the smiling sun. He looks at the mountain of data on his screen. He looks at the submit button. A strange calmness washes over him. He gently moves the napkin aside. He places his fingers on the keyboard. He starts typing. He doesn't look at the box of time cards. He doesn't look at the old memos or the stained envelope. He just types. His expression is serene. He types and types and types. Finally, he stops. He moves the mouse. The cursor finds its target. With a steady hand, he clicks submit. The screen flashes with a confirmation message. Report submitted successfully. Arthur stands up. He doesn't look at the paper fortress around him. He doesn't look at the napkin with the smiling sun. He walks away from the desk, through the dark and silent office, and out the main door without a backward glance. The single desk lamp remains on, illuminating the messy desk, the mountains of paper, and the computer screen glowing with its message of success.